I've gone through so many things in my life, but I think this was the worst. I felt like my life had just come to a stop. There's no pain greater than seeing your child in so much pain and you cannot do anything to help them. I wish I could take that pain away. I really wished I could. It's now 1:11 in the morning. I just got home from the hospital. It's been a long night. To be honest, I'm asking myself why I'm sitting here recording this. But I don't think there is a perfect time to sit down and kind of give you guys a little insight into what a hard week has been. It's been heartbreaking. It's been sad. It's been terrifying. I've barely slept for the last 11 days. We've barely slept, the entire family. And I'm not sure what exactly to feel between gratitude and fear. I don't know if there's a perfect way to start this story, but just this last Friday or Saturday, I shared a video, a picture on my socials, and I think I'll go back to the very beginning of this entire thing. About 10 days ago on a Wednesday, I just gotten home from a recording session because we've been working on the Shuhuda album, and as you guys know, I've just come back into music and into ministry and into the work I've been doing after a long break, one that I've not even had a chance to break it down for you guys. But I got home around 5 a.m. in the morning, and when I got here, I had made a promise to my daughter Kim that I was going to wake her up and take her to school. So I kind of encouraged myself and said, you know what, let me put my head down for these 2 hours. By the time she wakes up, she'll wake me up and I'll take her to school. I get kind of pulled out of my sleep by her kisses on my face. We have this thing where every morning she just showers me with kisses to wake me up. And so she wakes me up and I tell her, I'm trying to wake up from my sleep, but I'm too tired. She says, Mommy, it's okay. She says, are you taking me to school? I tell her, Mommy, is it okay if I disappoint you today? I'll take you tomorrow. She says, no problem, Mommy, you rest. I know you've been working so hard. I'll go with purity. So immediately I go back to sleep. And well, naturally they leave. A couple of, I don't know how long it was, maybe a couple of minutes later, I get woken up by a call, and it's Purity on the other side of the line. She says, Kezz, I need you to come. Gotten into an accident. I said, I jump out of bed. In my mind, I start wondering, like, are you guys okay? He says, just come. I say, okay. I'm putting on clothes. I'm putting on sweats on top of a dress and grabbing clothes as I try to run around. And my mind is running, are they okay? Is Kim okay? An accident where? And I start praying. I don't know. My mind is running because this is crazy. I run out of the house, downstairs. I call the first bike guy I see and I say, take me to this place. When I get on the bike, we head to the accident location. On the bike call, I'm thinking is, please God, just take care of my baby, just take care of Purity, just keep them safe. When we get there, there's so many people on the road. There's a school bus there that is in the middle of the road. There's a bike that is thrown on the side of the road. There are people surrounding someone who seems to be on a gurney. But I can't seem to find or see Kim and Purity. So we are running around trying to find out where they are. There's an ambulance parked there, so I'm thinking, is it that bad they're in the ambulance? And someone immediately guides us and says they've been taken to this pharmacy over here. So I run in, and there they are on the floor. Purity is seated with a big wound on her face, and she's holding Kim so tightly. Kim, who seems to have passed out and is just coming to. And there's people around them who are saying, we're trying to find out who we are. So immediately I ran to them and I tried to shake her. The minute I touch her hand, she screams out in pain. So immediately I see she's alive. I just whisper the first thank you to God. Now she's screaming, Mom, is this real? Am I dreaming? Please tell me this is a dream. Me and Kim don't lie to each other, so I tell her, Mom, it's not a dream. And she's crying, she's saying, why is this not a dream? How do you explain to your child that she's just had an accident? I try to hold her. She screams out again, so I ask, what's the matter, Mama? She says, my hand and my leg. I say, what's wrong with the hand? She says, it can't move. I immediately look at it. It's so swollen. And I turn her leg and oof. I ask, is it broken? We're told it probably might be. We just need to get her to the nearest hospital. She turns around and starts calling out for her dad. She says, I want to talk to Dad. I want to talk to Daddy. Tell Daddy I love him. Mommy, I love you. I say, don't worry, you tell Daddy you love him later. Just let's get you to a hospital and we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh. I asked Purity, are you okay? But did you get hurt? Other than what I'm seeing on the face, did you break something? She says, I feel my knee. I think she hit her knee on the floor, on the road. So I say, we need to get you to the hospital immediately as well. And I remember, asked them, who were you with? So she says, we came with Juma. Juma has been a bike rider, my bike rider, who's been carrying me for so many months now. And such a lovely young man. And I asked, where is Juma? Because I can't see him. And immediately the lady who's there says, was looking so bad. It was the crash was so bad. Oh, there was blood, his blood, all over the road. His face was so swollen. You couldn't even recognize him anymore. And I had just come there maybe 10 minutes past the accident. Kim is screaming on one side, still asking if this is a dream. Somebody pulls me on the side and says the bike guy, he doesn't look like he'll make it. From how she sees the injuries that he has sustained, she doesn't think he'll make it even. I stand there confused because that's the same guy who carried me just a day prior. Gone, they said. And that would have been my baby. My babies. you know, I didn't even get a chance to think we needed to move fast. My babies were both in pain. And we'd even come there on a bike. So I gathered myself immediately, and the lady who had pulled me to the side told me, let me take you to the nearest hospital. So we're trying to figure out which one is the nearest one from where we are. She says we can go to St. Teresa's. It's not too far. So I go and try to pick Kim up from the floor. She's a big girl now. She's quite heavy. And but I can't carry her because any touch to her hand or leg is offered a scream back. I could not stand seeing my baby in pain. All this while she's screaming me to purity, proclaiming her love. I love you, Purity. I'm so sorry. Please, I love you, Mommy. Oh. We have to set her in the front because any kind of movement is awarded with a scream. This really generous, kind lady gets us into the back of the car, and immediately we get there. Purity's hugging me, crying. She's so scared. Tears are just running down her face. I don't think I've ever seen my babies like that before. Up until now, I don't even know what happened. All I see is the school bus that hit them, the bike they were on that was hit, an ambulance that's speeding away, and us speeding the other direction. Guys, I can't. Can you do this tomorrow? I've gone through so many things in my life, but I think this was the worst. I felt like my life had just come to a stop. There's no pain greater than seeing your child in so much pain and you cannot do anything to help them. I wish I could take that pain away. I really wish I could. We got to the hospital a few minutes later and immediately drove into the emergency part, and nurses came out asking, do we bring a wheelchair or something? I said, yeah. We're trying to see how to get her out of the car into the wheelchair, and it's proving impossible. And so we have to literally carry her. So with the help of the nurses, we move her from the wheelchair, from the car to the wheelchair, and she's screaming in pain. And we get her into the emergency room. She's sitting there. We're moving Purity, putting her into the emergency room as well. Nurses come, they're checking for vitals, they're asking questions. And this is now when I hear what happened. We woke up a bit late and were left by a school bus. So they ran so they could catch up, called our bike guy, Juma. Now they're late. And immediately he always came very fast. And they got onto the bike and started heading out towards school. But not even 3 minutes away from home, just as they were passing a Total petrol station nearby, a school bus just takes a wrong turn and hits them straight on and just hits them out of the road. Purity says the first thing she does is she starts to figure out where's the phone. She gets the phone and she turns around, where's the baby? She gets the baby, she sees her laying there with a bike on top of her. So she goes to her and immediately calls me. By then, so many people are gathering around them. She can't see Juma. So the doctors are working on them. And they say we need an immediate, first of all, painkillers to manage the pain. But they're trying to figure out what exactly has anyone broken anything. They try to move Kim's hand, she's screaming out in pain. They try to move. She can't seem to hold her neck up. So we are thinking there's an injury in the neck somewhere. And she has this really huge burn in the back of her leg, just right here. on her calf. And so now is when I'm assessing just how much damage we're dealing with here, how much wounds we have. Purity, on the other hand, fell on the tarmac and has a huge scratch on her face, and that's really swollen me. She seems to be able to, she's limping, but she seems to be able to at least slowly step on it. They get injected with painkillers immediately, and then the doctor orders for an x-ray. They're taken in. At this point, we are figuring out, okay, let's get some money. Let's put things in order. My assistant immediately takes the phone and calls my mom. Says, "Mom, I don't know this at this point." So she gives me the phone and it's mom, and mom starts praying on the phone. She prays. My mom is a pastor, new pastor, and she's praying, and I can't even seem to hear her. All I'm thinking is, God, just take control, take control. The doctors come back with a neck brace for Kim because now she's just crying. They've injected her with some painkillers, and we are wheeling her towards the x-ray room. We go into the x-ray room, and we can't even find the right position to put her because we don't want to move the neck, which is hurt, or the arm that is hurt. Immediately we go there, we get the x-ray, and we see that she has broken her humerus, this bone above the elbow. It's completely broken in half, or like in a vertical way, I think, from one edge to the other, on the side, slanting. And immediately they rush her towards the CT scan because we need to get a CT of the neck as well. We run there, and by the time we get there, even moving her from the wheeler, the gurney, to the bed is crazy because she's in so much pain. And I think now the medicine is starting to kick in. So a combination of the adrenaline and the pain and the medicine, she's hallucinating at this point. And she's just making the craziest of jokes. And we all laugh because this is not the time to even be making those kind of jokes, but she can't seem to stop. They wheel her out of the CT scan back into the emergency room, and now we're waiting for results. The doctor comes and the doctor says she needs immediate surgery.